Now, bear with me. It is almost 1 o'clock a.m. my time, so I wasn't going to go live, but I said to myself, I'm going to try my best twice a week to go live, along with pumping out 3 videos per week, along with all the other things that I have going on. So, just a second ago, my business partner left my house, and we are putting together a business plan so we can build out a business. And also, I jumped off a call with one of my coaching clients, and I wasn't going to go live, but I had the thought of going live because I remember when I was building out my business, when one of my first businesses from home was coaching when I had my podcast. And I remember how hard it was to get to that first 100K, to get to that first dollar because I was so scared to ask for money. So I want to give you a quick blueprint on if I was broke right now and I had no money at all, how would I build a business of $100,000 a year, $100,000 a month, whatever it is. I usually talk about $1 million businesses because you put your mind on building out $1 million business. That means what you're going to get out of it, which is should be a lot if you do it right. Then you will have a big return. But most people can't wrap their heads around that. So we're going to go with $100,000. What would I do right now if I need to get $100,000? What did I do when I made my first $100,000? And I made it from home. So for me, all of my businesses now are based from home because I have a family. I have a son, I have a wife, and I have another son on the way. And the most important thing for me is building out a legacy and building out family time, real family time, because I didn't have a dad in my life. So I want to make sure, even though my vision for my life and my aspirations are so big and so freaking vibrant that I want to change the world, I want to do it from home, and I'm going to do it from home, just how I've done previously. So everything I'm saying is, what if I could not leave my house and I had no money and I needed to make $100,000? What would I do? So if I'm coaching somebody, if I'm coaching a business, if I'm coaching somebody on how to lose weight, I'm coaching someone, it doesn't matter what it is, on how to build out a dentist office. It doesn't really matter. Like I'm coaching somebody on how to get a result. So the first thing I'm going to focus on is the transformation for that person. What transformation am I going to get that person? How am I going to get that person from A to Z very fast? Most people nowadays, they want to build out an entire course, or they want to build out some type of coaching plan to take somebody through a half a year or 8 week program or whatever it is. It's like, can I get that person the result in 6 weeks, in 4 weeks, 2 weeks? That it becomes way more valuable for that person, and it's that much easier to hold that person accountable to that. There's so many different things within the holding somebody accountable to make sure that they get the results, because you need to make sure you're getting people results. Why? Because that leads into more referrals, that leads into a bigger business, that leads to you scaling really fast. So the first thing I would do is I would focus on that result. And then the next thing I would do is I would focus on lead generation, and I would not be doing the leads. What I would do is I would either contract somebody out, or I would find a friend that had connections. I would build out what I call a book of business. I would build a partnership with this person. Is if you can get me in contact with people that have a big audience, whether that's online or offline, I'll give you 25% of every sale that comes in. What that is going to do is that's going to take all the pressure off of me to do any type of marketing. That's going to take all the pressure off of me on thinking about where are my clients going to come from. Why? Because your focus should be 100% on coaching. It should be on building the actual business, which in that business is just making sure somebody gets a result. Now you teamed up with somebody. Half of that business, which is marketing, it's not on your shoulders anymore. Now that's on that person's shoulder, which is now your partner. Now it's somebody, your employee, or somebody you contracted with. Doesn't matter who it is. If it's a friend, even better. I'm gonna give you 25% for everybody that you send to me. If it's a client, or if it's somebody that has access to a big pool of people. So now you have the transformation. Now you have the client base, If you know how to put those together, now you just figure out how much you're going to charge the person. Most people are scared to ask for money. How much are you worth? Are you worth $100 an hour, $200 an hour, 500, $1,000 an hour? Then you put it out there. I'm worth $1,000 an hour. So every client that comes to me, that's all I'm going to accept is $1,000 an hour. If you can do that, then you have a business. All you need to do is get 10 people, then you have $10,000 a month. So it doesn't really matter what it is. All you have to do is just set the price. And once you set that price, along with your marketing, along with the transformation, you couple all three of those together. Now you have a business. Now you have a system that is in place. And once you have that system that is in place and you know the outcome, it's going to take me 4 weeks to get this person a result, 6 weeks, maybe it takes 8 weeks, 12 weeks, whatever it is. Now you can say, this is the amount of time that's going to take me to do that and how I'm going to dedicate my time to that. And once you get done doing that one-on-one, and then you start doing that in group coaching, now you can coach many people at one time instead of doing one person at a time. And then you can build a system around that. So now you have a system of coaching one-on-one. Then you have a system of coaching a group of people at a time. And then if you want to go further than that, turn it into a book and all these other different things. But all you do is you start off with the one, build out the system, turn it into another, build out that system, turn it into another, build out that system. And then once the system is built, then you can scale it up to whatever you want to do. This information is so important because depending where you are on your journey and what you're trying to build in your business, there's shortcuts. But one of the biggest things you got to get through is asking for the money and being okay with saying, this is what I'm worth. Most people are not okay with saying, this is what I'm worth, and I'm not willing to accept anything outside of this. Like, that's just what it is. Like, I love the process of selling now, because before I was so scared to ask for the money. Now I'm not scared to ask for the money. So when it comes to negotiating in business, when it comes to coaching somebody, doesn't really matter. This is what I'm worth. And if you don't like it, then that's just what it is. You find somebody cheaper. And when you say cheap to somebody, they say, I don't want anybody cheap. I want the best. Okay, cool. Then the best is going to cost you some money. So I hope this video finds the right person. I hope this video finds the right people. And if you're looking to build out a coaching business, if you're looking to build out your business so you can impact the world, make sure you are subscribed to this channel. Make sure you're leaving comments. Make sure you go into the actual videos that I'm pumping out 3 times a week. Get all the information that I'm pumping out. Take that information, apply it to your life, apply it to your business. Go over to my website that's being built right now. If you go to it right now, it's not all the way built. It's like one blog up there. Go to the blog section where we are pumping out blogs. Eventually, I'm going to have my newsletter that's out, and I'm going to eventually be building out real coaching, real big coaching for people that are looking to take what it is inside of them, that business, that dream, that desire, and turn that into a $100,000 business. Easy. I just gave you the blueprint right now for free. But the beautiful thing about this is, and what I'm learning about the online space, you can have millions of views, but those millions of views don't mean anything. No one's watching this right now. It's almost 1 o'clock in the morning. It's 3 minutes to 1 o'clock in the morning. But the replay of this is probably going to get 5, 7, 8 views. And out of those 5, 7, 8 views, maybe 1 or 2 people are going to really receive this knowledge. And for the 1 to 2 people that are actually going to receive this knowledge, use it. Use it. Use it. Spend the next 30 days taking it, the knowledge that is in this video, watch it over and over and over and over again. Take notes, take action, figure out what transformation that you can give somebody. Find you a partner, give them 25, 35%, doesn't really matter. Give them some money for every lead that's coming to you so it's not coming out of your pocket. Figure out exactly the money that you are worth and that you want to make. You're setting out your goals, you're setting out your blueprint for yourself. Put all those 3 together. And I want you to scale that bad boy, get to that 100,000, and then come back to this video and then leave a comment on this video. Until then, if you've made it this far, then you are an automator. Remember, automation creates a lifetime of freedom for you. Make sure you stay amped. Make sure you stay pumped. and make sure you are subscribed to this